When I sleep, I see strange things.
They're called dreams.
Memories.
No, dreams.
Not memories.
Dreams!
New things.
They're called dreams.
Oh, no way.
Is he on a horse?
Yeah, this is...
That is not everything.
That's Idris Elba's voice. I'll catch that anywhere. Oh, yeah, another... Oh, my God. I can't believe they're really bringing this franchise back.
Yeah.
It looks good. Like
Visually.
Visually. See, I caught the glass shot, you know that.
What a wonderful day!
Wow.
Huh? Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah. This is so, yeah, I'm surprised they keep, I'm trying to remember, I'm trying to remember if I've missed any of these. Because there's been so many.
There's been a lot.
Because it started back when I was in like high school. They brought this back. And I remember going to the theaters, I think I saw through Rise of the, like I saw the ones with James Franco. Which I think was through Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Yeah, I think this is probably the first one since then, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And it's like 10 years later. Like, it's been a while.
I think there's one in between, maybe. I haven't really been following the French because actually the reason that I wanted to show you this trailer is because as a kid I saw one of these movies and or I saw the trailer because I had like the DVD for Cars 2 and before you played the movie and the DVD it played a whole bunch of trailers. Yeah. So every time I wanted to watch Cars 2.
Planet of the Apes was on there?
Planet of the Apes was one of the trailers before that.
Before Cars?
Cars 2. Actually.
I love the person who decided that. Like, all right, so these kids are watching Cars 2. What other movies would they be into? Planet of the Apes. 100%. Why would they not? Cars, apes, same shit.
I remember every time the trailer came on, I always covered my eyes. I was scared, like for, you know.
Oh, really? You're scared of Caesar. Caesar's intense, dude.
It was pretty scary.
Yeah.
For at least as a kid. I haven't watched any movies since, but then this came on, and I'm like, is this actually something people watch?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because like the visuals look, the budget looks crazy.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, like, you know, how.
Let me fill you in. 100%.
Okay.
So yeah, like I was saying, this came back. You know, so originally, Planet of the Apes was it's from the 60s or 70s.
Yeah.
And there's like the big reveal at the end. I don't want to spoil it for you if you haven't seen it. Are you gonna watch any Planet of the Apes?
I might. If this is like, if this is above a 4 out of 5, I'm like,
it's one of those things. Like I think I went back and watched the original one back in college at one point when I had nothing better to do.
Yeah.
And I was like, I just kind of want to watch this classic movie, and it's good. Like it's definitely I don't think you would like it, but it just hasn't aged wonderfully.
Yeah.
But when they brought it back, it kind of went into the creation of the monkey and all that, of kind of like how all this stuff came to be in World. Yeah. So essentially, in Planet of the Apes, it's these astronauts that get sent off of the planet, and something happens, they get knocked off course, and then they end up landing on a planet that is the Planet of the Apes. And these apes are like running, they can talk, they're fully evolved, like they're running everything.
So it's like basically now if we were still in like monkey form.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready for the twist?
Yeah.
Okay. They find out at the end of the original one that they actually landed back on Earth while they were gone, like when they were transporting. I forget if they were just gone for a certain amount of time, if they went through like a time hole or something like that, and came on the other side and landed back on Earth, but it's like 1,000 years later, and the apes have overthrown everything.
What?
And that's what's happened. So at first, the whole movie, you think they're just on some alien planet where monkeys are running everything. Yeah. But at the end, it shows the Statue of Liberty, which it's on the beach. It's beach because it got busted up.
Yeah.
And that's what makes you realize, oh my God, this is Earth. So it's cool. It's like an iconic shot. It's definitely a great movie. It's a great twist. So basically, when they rehashed this series back in the 2000s, once again, I won't get into too much spoilers, but you can kind of see where this is going. They actually go back, and now it's modern times because the idea is the future in Planet of the Apes was like 3000 whatever. This time, it's like early 2000s, and James Franco is, a monkey scientist and works with this one monkey. He's like training him and stuff like that, and then I forget exactly how it happens, but then they mutate. The one mutates, Caesar, and then I forget if I think it's Caesar. He mutates and then gets smart enough to start teaching the other monkeys at I think this is the San Francisco Zoo. Yeah. And then eventually he gets the monkeys to all rampage and escape, and that's like how the whole thing starts.
Wow.
And then the next movie, maybe the next two movies, was going forward like they're taking over. And now this is, it looks like they're almost catching up with the end of the first Planet of the Apes movie. Do you know what I'm saying? When you see, you probably didn't catch this, there was a point where they were on the beach and the monkeys were sitting at the top of what looked like a tall tower, and they were looking down, and there was a group of people.
Oh yeah.
That's the reverse angle of the final shot of the Planet of the Apes. That's my theory. That's not.
So you're saying this is taking place when they're taking over?
Yeah, so this is basically showing them, you showed them they were like catching human slaves. It was crazy. The humans looked like wild animals. Yeah. So this looks like it's the end of like where they came to true prosperity, and it looks like at the end of it, it's gonna sync up with the end of the first movie.
Yeah. So where like the quality of the original movies, do you know what the quality, like how people receive them, like?
Oh, and let me explain this too. There were tons of sequels to the original Planet of the Apes back in the day too.
Yeah.
But the sequels were not nearly as beloved. But the original Planet of the Apes, huge movie, huge, especially with that twist ending. It was like, you gotta go see this movie for the twist. Yeah. Kind of like how Star Wars back in the day with Luke, I am your father. Like that, it was that type of twist. So it's like was remembered in that way.
Everyone loved these movies, or
I think I went to when they started making the remakes in the 2000s. I know I went to the movie theater. I forget if we went with my dad or if I went with my mom.
Yeah.
But I know I went to the theater to see the first one when it came out. And then actually I think the first one didn't have James Franco. The first one they brought back like mid 2000s.
No, I don't think it did.
It was like a remake, I think.
Yeah.
That's what it was. The one in the mid 2000s was a remake of the original, and then they made another trilogy with James Franco and his monkey explaining everything leading up to it. There you go. I got it figured out. 15 minutes in the video, I got it.
So I'm actually curious. I probably would want to see this movie.
Yeah, so I would say, I do remember the remake in the 2000s was not super well received, but for you and your generation, I would say you should watch it.
Yeah.
That one as opposed to the original. Now, I'm sure like movie purists are watching this are like, that's terrible advice. He's a 16-year-old boy. He can't handle a 1970 whatever movie. Like, that's not happening right now.
Yeah.
So do the remake when you're a little bit older and you're stoned at college and you have nothing to do.
Is the remake like the same movie, or did they change the story?
No, it's very. I don't remember if it's beat for beat, but it's essentially the same thing. Like it's the same ending. Oh, and it's Mark Wahlberg. I forgot. Yeah, the Planet of the Apes remake is It stars Mark Wahlberg. It's so weird. I remember being terrified of a few parts of it. There's one jump scare I'll never forget. It's like they're in the water, and then this dead body monkey comes up and like right up in your face in the screen. I remember being in the theater and being scared shitless. Yeah, but yeah, no, you should watch it. You got a long way away. Memorial Day, you got like 7 months. You can watch the whole fucking series.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm. Yeah. Or who knows? Maybe watch the first one. You're like, I'm not into it. It's a lot of monkeys. It's a lot of monkeys.
And Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
that's the part I'm scared of.
It's terrible. Thanks for checking out this video, fellow backtrackers.
Like, subscribe, ring the bell, doing that.
Yeah, if you got a video or a movie you want us to cover, just let us know in the comments.
Follow Instagram, Facebook, and all of our socials.
Or don't. I don't really give a shit.